Hey YouTube, it's Kos.
And it's Ivy.
And we are
Eurovision Buddies.
Today we are here to react, actually to give our hot or not to Finland. The representative of Finland and the winner of UMK is Käärijä, if I pronounce it correctly, with his song Cha Cha Cha, who won by a landmile. Ivy, you are here with us today. How do you feel about this winner first?
Do you remember when I said that Norway is going to remain my winner and that something like really extraordinary would have happened to change it? Mm-hmm. Well, this happened, and it happened in Finland. Like, I don't even know where to start with this one. I am so happy. Like, the whole UMK had an amazing quality of the songs. Like, no doubt, everybody was just perfect. I enjoyed every single live performance, even the songs that I didn't like. I enjoyed them because the production and everything was just perfect. So this just adds on top of my happiness for Käärijä winning, because like the competition was there and he just killed it. The results, social distancing in between those points. I'm gonna say this. So I am like over the moon.
He did really killed it. But to get into every single detail about the song, we're gonna play our usual, the hot or not. And for everyone who's here for the first time, we'll give our hot or not in 4 categories: performance, vocals, costume, and overall song. And stay until the end to see the average of the whole team of Eurovision buddies about Käärijä and Cha Cha Cha. So Ivy, let's start with performance. Hot or not, and why?
When it comes to performance, I think that's where I'm on the fence, actually. Because I don't know if I should say hot or not, because I'm on the fence. Because when I first watched it, I was like, nah, what I mean. And but when I watched it the second time, I was just like, yeah, okay, it's not that bad. I feel like the first half of the song is just not it. It starts to be good in the second half when like he joins his dancers and they dance the goofy choreography together. This is like amazing. Like, I really enjoyed it. But I feel like in the first half of the song, it was messy, and especially like his dancers outshined him a little bit. You know, so I feel like I would say that it's hot, but it could be hotter. You know, I still see a lot of space for improvement, especially in the choreography. And mainly, like, please get rid of those wooden pallets. Like, ditch them, don't take them to Liverpool, exchange them for a proper boxing ring or some better looking props, because it was just like, no. So I'm on the fence, but more too hot than enough.
Okay, that's interesting, because I thought you would go crazy about the performance, but that's where I will surprise you. Because for me, you know, personally, that when I saw the video clip for the first time, I was very confused. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But when I saw this performance, it really elevated the song for me. And I understand why you say what you said about the first half being messy. But for me, it said a story. It was the definition of paranoia, because this song for me is a definition of paranoia. It doesn't make sense, and I didn't like it in the beginning. We're gonna talk more about it when the song category comes up. But the fact that the dancers were really dancing to Cha Cha Cha, and then they started going into madness together with him, taking them together in this mad dance and crazy expressions, and having a mixture of like violence, BDSM, like it was also like very sexual, the whole performance. Yeah, I did got that feeling. So I did really, really like it. I didn't like the wooden pallets as well. Generally, I don't like when we have real furniture or real life objects on stage. Stage objects need to be much different, much elevated. And yeah, that I think he will hopefully ditch. But the rest, I really, really will give it a big hot because it finally made sense for me. And I love the paranoia and the craziness and the frenziness that was going on.
I mean, the song, do you know what the song is about? It's about being drunk and getting sobered up. So, like, if you get the feeling of paranoia and like this delusion, it serves its purpose because the song is literally about being drunk and sobering up.
See, that's very interesting. We're going to talk more about it later. Before we go there, vocals, hot or not?
Hot and smash. Hot and smash because I was pleasantly surprised because the whole pacing of the song is just so fast. Like this song just goes and goes and goes. You know, like I said, you are drunk. And when you are drunk, you are just talking really fast. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of worried that he's not going to be able to breathe properly. And there's just going to be a lot of like breathing issues there. But more fool me because he nailed it. He was amazing. Like sometimes I was really like when he was, and especially like Finnish is such an unknown language to me. It's just like nothing. Like if you talk to me in Finnish, nothing happens, nothing. So I was just like, you know, sitting on my bed, like absolutely mind blown by the vocals and by everything. Like it was amazing. He nailed it. He nailed it.
I agree. I was having exactly the same thoughts. I was like, how can he bring it to life on stage? Because it's a very difficult song. It's so fast paced. It starts very low with a very specific color in the voice, and then it's growing and growing into different directions. And I was like, that's very difficult to bring it live. It's like a very studio-like song in my head. And it sounded exactly like the studio version. And I was super, super pleasantly surprised. So hot for me. I don't have any more comments about the vocals. Costume, hot or not?
This is also when I'm on the fence, and I'll tell you why. Because like, let's talk about him. For him, I'm giving the hot. I really like that he wore the same costume that he had in the music video. I really love the neon green, the puff sleeve, the spiky black pants, and the choker on his neck. However, I don't really like his dancers in neon pink. You know, I love neon colors, but this was just kind of too much, and I felt like the pink kind of outshined his green. So yeah, I would like it would be better if they wore something like more subtle, you know, silver, gold, or beige. Like I know that Latino dances are usually danced in those like a very colorful dresses, but for now, no, give them something else. Too much neon, you know, that outshine him kinda.
Okay, I see where you're going.
So again, on the fence, more hot, but still like no.
Oh. Okay. So I will start with what I liked and then what I didn't like, and which are kind of different than what you said. First of all, I think that the protagonist of the whole show is the green neon top that he has. I don't think that anything can outshine that piece of clothing. I would like it in my house. I would like to wear it as well. It's amazing. It's super impressive, and I really, really like it. I don't like what he was wearing. The boots I was okay with, but the pants with the spikes, I think they could be much more impressive to match the top, because the top was very impressive and the bottom was kinda not. I also would like him to wear something underneath, not to be fully topless, or have maybe a weird jewel or something see-through, something that would give it a color, because I felt that it was too empty on that side for the impressive outfit that he had. About the dancers, I did really like what they were wearing, and I will explain why. Because they went the super traditional way of what cha-cha dancers are wearing, And then with the neon pink color, they elevated to his level. I don't feel that the pink outshined the green. The green for me really, also because of the fabric, the texture and the shininess of what he was wearing, I don't think it can be outshined by those. I think they complemented it very well. So yes, I'm also on the fence about hot or not, but I think I'm more towards the hot side. So hot for me, but I would like to see what they're gonna bring to Liverpool. Maybe something more elevated. And now, the song, hot or not?
The song is like the hottest hot of the season. Because like I said, this is my winner. It's different. It's out of the box. And I don't think that I have ever heard a song like this, to be honest, you know? So it's a good different, because like different does not always equal good, but in this case it does. It is a chaos, of course, but it's a good chaos. And sometimes when I listen to this song, and I listen to it a lot, like at the end of the year, it's going to be my most played song of 2023, I'm pretty sure. But I feel like it solves my anger issues. Like when I'm angry or when I feel like my emotions are just way too piling, I listen to a cha-cha-cha, bang my head for 3 minutes straight, and I'm good. So it's like, it's chaotic, it's calming at the same time, you know, like a drunk state. Like I said, it's about being drunk and sobering up. So that's how I feel. So yeah, I mean, fantastic choice for Finland. I mean, I really do hope it's gonna get its audience and that it's gonna get the result that it deserves. Top 3, top 5, something like that. Fantastic choice for Finland after all. Like, I can't wait to see the atmosphere it's gonna make in Liverpool. I can't wait to see and hear the whole crowd going like cha 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 cha, you know? Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I mean, this is ace. This is an ace card for Finland, and I really do hope that it's gonna get the result it deserves, which is, to me, a winner, but realistically, like top 3, top 5. Like, I really want this to be the best scoring entry for Finland since their victory in 2006.
So for me, this song is a song that you either love it or hate it. And that's a good quality for songs, I think. Because the songs that are kind of like that are more controversial, that are more like, I either gonna love it and vote for it, or hate it and then just fight it. That's the songs that actually end up doing very well in Eurovision. First of all, like you said, it is different. So for me, the first time that I listened to it, I was like, what am I listening to? I don't know what I'm listening to. It doesn't make sense in my head, but of course, to like something, it doesn't need to make sense. You just need to enjoy it. But I was like, okay, I will give it time, and I'm really waiting for the live performance, because seeing something live, it really changes your perspective about the song. It can really make it or break it. And it did make it for me. When I saw the live performance, I was like, I'm really vibing to the song. And I didn't see that coming from myself. I was like, okay, probably it's gonna be a song that I'm gonna be, okay, I don't mind. But when I saw it live, I was like, wow, I'm really vibing to this song. I saw myself singing to it. I saw myself wanting to vote for it if I was finished. And I think the only time I had a similar reaction to this song was with Solovey some years ago, when the first times that I've heard it, I was like, what the am I listening to? And a bit later, I was the most obsessed with Solovey. So for the moment, Cha 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 is taking this route. It started getting more and more in my head. It's not my winner. I don't think it's gonna be my winner, but it's absolute hot. And I love the fact that they're bringing us something that I've never heard before. And that's why we have Eurovision Song Contest. And it's in Finnish. And for me, that gives it so many points. So hot, hot, hot. And I really believe that this is gonna end up in the top 10 in Liverpool. I'm not sure about top 3 or top 5. Maybe, depends on how they're gonna bring the performance. But we saw that he can sing. We saw that he's eccentric in the outfits and in the performance, something that Eurovision audience loves, or not. But I think in this case they will love it. And yeah, I do believe that he's gonna do great. For the moment, let's check the average from the whole team of Eurovision buddies for Cha 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 and Käärijä. Thank you, Evie, so much for being here and giving your hot or nots for Finland. Do you have anything else to say before we say goodbye?
I mean, probably the only thing that I would like to say is that I wish Finland the best. And Finland is not one of those countries that is usually on my top list, but this time it is. And like, I really wish them the best. Like, that was not what it was meant to be.
In the beginning, when he did it, I was like, is she giving us a middle finger? Yeah, I think Finland will do great, and I really wish them the best as well. And I really wish an eccentric performer like Käärijä the best, because we want new proposals in Eurovision. So let us know what you think in the comments down below, if it's hot or not for you. And for the moment, before we say for the moment bye-bye, if you like this video, click the like and subscribe and hit the notification like this bell to see all of our hot or nots. For the moment, officially, bye-bye.
Bye.